Y'all, these TikTokers have the internet going wild with this latest trend. From allegedly moving things with their minds to levitating, this sounds like stuff from a superhero movie. This trend has gone so viral that scientists are even researching it to help with cancer therapy. This trend is even making the internet crazier than normal. Just look at these reactions from people online. I flipped a Rubik's Cube when I was still obsessed with telekinesis 2 years ago, and I used my mind only, and I was able to move things and flip them. I did it in school, and everyone freaked out. These comments are making me believe this is real. Can somebody actually tell me? I can't wait to do this and prove to my brothers that telekinesis is real. Now, loves, let's dive into this and get to the bottom of this telekinesis trend and see what it's really about. What is telekinesis? It is the ability to move objects with just your mind. Think of Eleven from Stranger Things or Phoebe and Max from The Thundermans. The way they can lift cars and throw things around with their mind, that is telekinesis. But Phoebe, Max, and Eleven are not real people. So how did these TikTokers get these powers? Well, listen carefully, because I found a step-by-step tutorial on how to learn telekinesis, and loves, the last step will blow your minds. So, let's begin with the first and most important step. Focus your thoughts. You have to believe that telekinesis is possible. Now, of course, you can't expect to master this power if you approach it with a skeptical mind. If you tell yourself that nothing will happen, you'll prove yourself correct. Your first thing should be to convince yourself that it is possible to move objects with your mind. On to the second step. Meditate to improve your mental strength. Wear loose clothes, sit in a comfortable position, and close your eyes. Breathe in deeply as you count to 4. As you breathe out, imagine the stars fading away and clear your mind. Now, most people are used to doing 50 things at once, so be patient. It might take time to develop your mental strength, but don't give up. Now that your mind is strong enough, you can now start practicing visualizing objects. Start by observing a small object around you, like an apple or a cup. Try to capture its features in your head. Now close your eyes and see it in your head as clearly as you can. Try to remember its shape and color and pretend that you are the object and that you can feel it. Practice visualizing as you meditate. Control your breathing, clear your mind, and focus on a single object. Now, of course, the most important thing is to make sure nothing else is on your mind except the object that you want to move. Now, this next step is an important one. Be patient and keep practicing. Most people believe that telekinesis requires you to be fully and truly in the moment. It takes time to achieve this level of mental discipline. So try practicing meditation and visualization every day. With practice, you should notice after a while that it becomes easier to clear your thoughts, focus your attention, and clearly visualize objects. Once you've trained your mind, you can start reaching out to objects with your thoughts. So basically, now you can begin with the telekinesis part of the tutorial. Now, concentrate on a small object, like a pencil. Meditate to clear your mind and get in the zone. Quiet down the random thoughts and see the pencil clearly in your mind. Now, focus on the connection between you and the pencil and imagine exactly how you want the pencil to move. Decide whether you want to push, pull, crush, spin it. Concentrate on the object as you see it moving as you intend with your mind's eye. Concentrate on a single motion only and try not to get distracted or imagine it moving in different ways. Just focus on one action. At this point, you should start focusing your attention on the object. Remember to stay centered on the object and send your intentions to it, like the way you do when you want to move your arm or your leg, and do not let your thoughts start to wander. Focus on moving the object. You are now one with the object, so try to move it like it was any other part of your body. But don't get discouraged if your first attempts are unsuccessful, so stop when you start feeling mentally and physically tired. Like any other exercise, it's important to take a break when you get tired. Grab a snack, drink some water, and rest for a few hours. Get back to work only once you feel refreshed. Lastly, for the most important and mind-blowing step, listen very carefully, forget every step in this tutorial because telekinesis is not real. Yes, you heard me. If it wasn't already clear by now, telekinesis is absolutely fake. There has never been any scientific proof that telekinesis is a real thing. Now, I know you might be asking, if it's fake, how are all these TikTokers doing it? I have 2 words for you. Video editing. It's all fake. Well, why do they do it, you might ask? There are so many possible reasons why someone would want to pretend to have telekinetic powers on TikTok. I mean, the most obvious one is to get more views, likes, and followers. TikTok is a platform where viral content can reach millions of people in a short time. If you can create something that looks amazing and unbelievable, you might attract a lot of attention and gain popularity. Others do it to troll people. They just want to see how people react to their videos and whether they can convince them or not. Now, if you combine a couple of strings, wires, magnets, or even basic science, you might get a really convincing video. This is one of the oldest and simplest methods of creating fake telekinesis videos. These TikTokers attach the objects to some kind of device that allows them to move them from a distance without touching them. For example, they might be using science to make it look like you're crushing a bottle using telekinesis.
We're gonna have to empty all the contents of the water so we can just focus all of our energy on that plastic shell. If we put our mind to it, notice as I make a pass how it begins to crush and move.
On the other hand, they like using clever edits and filters to add special effects or remove unwanted things from the video, like using a mirror filter to make it look like things are moving on their own, or even using a green screen. Some people will even go as far as to dress people in green suits so they can remove them later while editing. So finally, how can you spot these fake telekinesis videos? If you have not been following, it's actually very easy. As we have discovered, they are all fake. While some TikTokers have very well-made videos and are hard to detect, just remember, it's all a lie. However, there are some signs that can help you spot them. Try and look for inconsistencies or errors in the video quality, lighting, sound, timing, etc. If the video is edited or manipulated, there might be some glitches or mistakes that reveal the trickery. For example, you might notice that the object moves before the TikToker makes any gesture, or that the sound does not match the action. Also, look for clues or hints in the background, surroundings, clothing, etc. For example, you might see a reflection of a string or a wire on a shiny surface, or a shadow of an actor behind a curtain. In conclusion, telekinesis is definitely an interesting thing that many people wish to have or witness, but it is also something that many people fake or exaggerate for various reasons, especially on TikTok. Some TikTokers are creating fake videos claiming to have telekinetic powers, using different tricks and techniques to create the illusion of moving objects with their mind. If you ask me, it's all in good fun and they are entertaining videos to watch. But remember, don't believe everything you see on TikTok, and always do your research before you trust someone who claims to have superpowers. What do you guys think of the whole telekinesis trend? Do you believe that there are people out there with superpowers? Let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to check my previous videos. You won't believe what Piper Raquel has been up to. Till next time, bye loves!